I love how the street kit is rated for 1400 horsepower.
It is twin turbos.
Let's go. This slaps.
I thought the whole world was like that.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to sunny Houston, Texas as we open up here at Peitz Performance. Today, the mission is to do a first start on the twin turbo C8. We're working on the cold side today. This is the stuff I've been waiting to show you.
So we're gonna put the intercooler out there.
Today's the day. Fun fact, this Trackhawk is 1100 wheel horsepower. I'll take this for a daily, please. So now let's talk about cold side, you guys. When it comes to the Peitz Performance twin turbo street kit, one of the biggest things was symmetry for one, but cleanliness another. And by cleanliness, I mean keeping a lot of things tucked and mounted in the factory location. The UAE kits actually have a high ambient air package where that includes a radiator in front of the fan that's already there inside the fender vent here. Because this car doesn't have it, Peitz utilized the factory location to put a heat exchanger inside the vent here. You can actually order that radiator through the dealership, but with everything happening, it was all closed. You guys had your own custom made in order to fit in that factory location.
Yep.
I know for you it was also extremely important to keep all the trunk space, especially for a street kit. Could not stress that enough. You guys also plan to mount the reservoir up into the wheel well where it's supposed to be.
We wanted to find a place to put the reservoir where it wasn't invasive to anything else you're doing with the car. We had to build some mounts on our R&D car, and you guys will see what I mean once we get it over here and installed onto your car. But the reservoir ends up being tucked in here, and then we have an elbow that comes off of that goes to this guy right here, which, as you can see, obviously is covered at the moment.
So remember how I told you guys there was two places you had to cut? One was to put the nut certs in the back there. Here, it's to cut this out, but I honestly think it looks better to cut this out because the other one's cut out on the other side.
Well, it's literally got a pilot hole already drilled in it.
Yeah.
Like it's asking to be cut. But once you have that cut out, we have the filler neck coming up here, the little elbow, and then you have the cap, so that's how you fill that reservoir. For you guys that really want to crank it up to 11, you can always add an additional reservoir or a larger reservoir, which can take place of some of the space here or take place in the front, however you want to do it. We can also add additional heat exchangers. We're just building and building right now. We're just trying to get a kit done, R&D'd, on the street, working, and then we can always improve from there.
Okay, and I do know that this was super important for you too, was making sure there was a big ass intercooler.
We literally could not have gotten it any tighter.
Let's show people the size of the intercooler. So here's the air box. This is the intercooler.
As you can see here, we have our core. So very similar in size. So I was just like, why not just build the intercooler right where the stock air box is? That's kind of where this all came about. So I looked at available cores from Bell, and this is pretty much the one that came up, and we tried to build our design pretty much around that.
You guys did like 30 revisions on this to make it as big as possible. This is impressive. This is the biggest intercooler I've seen yet on a twin turbo C8.
Honestly, couldn't have asked for any better of a result. It's close, but it fits.
Do you want to put in there so we can see people how tight it is?
I mean, I guess we could do that. Right there, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so we actually played around with the idea of it being flipped the other way. I thought there would have been more space available at the bottom. There's actually more space available at the top. I started out in the design with it up, then I flipped it, and I flipped it back again, so here we are.
You guys will see the intercooler piping in a second with the blow-off valves. I don't think it could have been done better. And this fits perfectly over it. You still keep the trunk. We're definitely going to be either coating the exhaust or doing some kind of wrap because it already gets so hot back here.
We're also going to coat this as well.
I'm so excited. I love the cleanliness of this.
You can try to be fast about it. You can, cut some corners, but we don't do that here.
I'd say you guys sincerely did a great job on this. See how it dynos, and as people will tell you, I'm the #1 person to find a limiting factor in any part, so
Challenge accepted.
you're gonna regret those words. I'll show you guys more of the heat exchanger and the water reservoir once we finish doing the piping for the intercooler. Now it's the cool thing to show you is the blow-off valves. The moral of the story, this is gonna look super factory. Blow-off valves are in. I like it a lot. We went with 2 smaller blow-offs instead of just 1 big one. I would rather no blow-off valve.
Of course, all the boost. Always gotta have regulation.
And plus more turbo noises.
Yeah.
On the topic of symmetry, say we're pretty close. Alright, I got it here with an horsepower Trackhawk sounds like.
1100 all-wheel horsepower.
All-wheel. Let's hear this. Oh my god. Alright, let her warm up and then I gotta hear this. I want one. I want one. Wait, hang on. How much horsepower you just do on this?
So at the crank, it made 1265.
Jesus.
1180 pound-foot of torque.
So, can we test this on the street for drivability, of course?
Might be able to make that happen.
So I'm starting to notice, and maybe this is just a Houston thing, but everyone builds their cars just to be able to pull each other on the freeway.
Yeah, I live near 99 and I hear people racing until 3, 4 a.m.
One of your customers came in yesterday. He was like, I got smoked once by a white Camaro and it's been in my dreams ever since. I never want to lose again. That's why he brought his car back for more power.
Yeah, I can't lose.
We gotta show this. Here's the bracket for the stock radiator. This is the fadiator because it's fake.
Yeah, that just holds the fan. There's a Dubai kit, I believe, that comes with a heat exchanger, but this is another one that we took apart and custom fabricated, as you can see. Just took a body saw to it, and this guy goes right here.
That's the heat exchanger, guys.
This is the Bell heat exchanger. Fits right there, and then
Wow.
the fan goes in with our little custom-made bracket.
Look at that.
And then we just put a little spacer right here and bolt it right into the OEM.
So let me show you guys. So before, after.
And it just goes right there in stock location. It fits pretty nice.
The only modification you have to do to the body, the only thing you really have to cut, and it looks better without it anyways. And this is the water reservoir, and this is the bottle fill neck that'll go up to the hole that we just cut.
Yeah, you can see it from here.
There we go. We're all excited here. Look at this, guys. See how clean that is?
Very nice.
All right, you guys, the moment is here. Everything is hooked up. We are about to do a first start. Things may go wrong. This is literally the first start with the twin turbo kit. It was not done on this. We're doing it live, boys. We're doing it live. So, something starts smoking. Is there a fire extinguisher?
Yeah, we need to get one.
No, just get some brake fluid. I heard it works.
I'm ready to hear it. So, who turns it over?
I think you do. That's how it works.
I do.
You want to sit back there, don't you?
I want to be back here.
All right, I'll do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah.
We should get Alex. Let's get
make
Alex.
Alex do
10 seconds later.
We were literally about to start. We realized Alex isn't here. He just left to go get some race fuel for his C8 because he has a race this weekend. Hey, you leaving to go get gas right before the first start is like your wife about to have your newborn. You left to go get beer.
Well, you know.
So Alex has his computer, so he's the one who's going to start it. Sean, you're in charge of fire extinguisher.
I knew that was coming.
There's no gas in it.
I mean, is there enough to start it?
We'll find out, right? Good luck. Have fun.
All right, we're clear.
All right, send it.
That sounds really good. What's that?
Just condensation.
Alright, rev it! Yeah! That's not condensation, kill it! Kill it! There's nothing on the ground. Oh wait, maybe there's a little on the ground. So you guys think the scavenge pump isn't enough to handle the pressure?
It looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, it flows 2 gallons per minute. Theoretically, that should be plenty.
Well, I would say that's a pretty successful first start. Just saying. I've had worse first starts, and that was pretty damn impressive.
So good.
It sounds really dude. When you like revved it,
Yeah, when you revved it, it
so
sounded
good.
like a muscle, like a
Like
V8.
a-
I
yeah,
think that
V8.
the X Pipe has a lot to do with it.
Oh,
though,
yeah.
Honestly.
I really want to two-step this thing. All right, you guys, well, we're gonna go ahead and close out here. I think that was a great first start. We're gonna finagle the scavenge pump tomorrow, see what we can do for dyno day, and then we'll see, hopefully, how much horsepower we put down. Okay, guys, so to kind of just clear up what was going on and some afterthoughts we were talking about at the shop before I got back to the hotel. Usually people run 2 scavenge pumps. We thought we might run into this issue running 1, and we did. We don't think the oil's able to return fast enough to the scavenge pump, and on top of that, we have a 90 fitting coming out the return line for the turbos. So tomorrow what we're gonna try and do is run an additional scavenge pump, then change the 90s to 45 so it flows a little bit better. The height of the scavenge pump is in the right place, in parallel, a little bit lower than the turbos. So we're gonna try that tomorrow and see if that helps us be able to dyno. Having this car has like honestly changed so much for me. It's made me want to start racing more and racing in a time attack essence. Like, I love that I have a build right now, one for drag racing, one for drifting, one for road racing, and people usually ask me like, oh, what's your favorite? And I don't think I could pick a favorite, but I will say that lately I've been really enjoying road racing. It's kind of opened me up to a new community of just super awesome people and new viewers too. You guys, hi, who are new to the channel because of the C8, welcome. I hope you're enjoying the content. I feel so thankful and blessed. It's crazy to see where I am today. I'm really appreciative and grateful, but I'm going to bed. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, share this video, give it a like, all the fun stuff. I appreciate you guys for watching. Ecrew, we out here with love. Bye!
It says 2020. If you don't have boost, you're not going anywhere.
Boost and 1,000 horsepower.